Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Biden declaring the Equal Rights Amendment ratified. Biden made headlines on his way out the door. One thing in particular has led to a lot of questions. Biden declared the Equal Rights Amendment to be the law of the land. If that was true, it would be the 28th Amendment to the Constitution. First, what is the Equal Rights Amendment, often called the ERA? It has its roots back in the 1920s, but didn't really get rolling until the 70s. Here's the relevant text from the amendment. Quote, "Equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex." Since it was sent out for ratification, the correct number of states have ratified it. But there's a problem. Some of the ratifications occurred after what is considered the deadline. The number one question: can Biden say ratification is complete for the Equal Rights Amendment? I mean, he can say it, but it carries the same amount of weight as me saying it. And to be clear, I wish the ERA was ratified, but Biden saying it doesn't make it happen. Presidents have no constitutional role in the amendment process. The person that matters here is the National Archivist. That's who has to say it's ratified. In context, it doesn't look like Biden was making an official proclamation, but more of a personal one. It looks like bait, but we'll get back to that part. Biden said, quote, "It is long past time to recognize the will of the American people. In keeping with my oath and duty to Constitution and country, I affirm what I believe and what 3/4 of the states have ratified. The 28th Amendment is the law of the land, guaranteeing all Americans equal rights and protections under the law, regardless of their sex." A senior Biden official reportedly described his actions by saying, quote, "He is using his power of the presidency to make it clear that he believes and he agrees with leading constitutional scholars and the American Bar Association. Not that it should be, but it is the 28th Amendment of the Constitution." Some leading scholars do say that. Some also say the time limit imposed by Congress is constitutional, so not all of the ratifications count. As somebody who believes the ERA should be ratified, I actually think the time limit is constitutional. A future Congress could extend the time limit at any point, though. Congress can't create a provision so heavy that Congress can't lift it later. But I actually think Biden's whole statement is bait. Since this wasn't an executive order, it looks like he's trying to stir debate in hopes of reigniting the conversation, which he did. There's probably also the hope that Republicans are so incensed at the idea of women's rights that they file suit. If they do, it further sparks the discussion. Maybe gets Congress to move on it, or at least forces the question of why Congress isn't moving on it. And there's also the chance the scholars who say the time limit is unconstitutional win. So no, he can't just declare an amendment as ratified with any real weight. Now, about a month ago, Impartial Points did an explainer on the ERA. I'll put that and one on the amendment process down below. One day, the ERA will be part of the Constitution. On a long enough timeline, we'll win. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.